Good afternoon and welcome back into Bourgade Catholic High School in North Phoenix as we continue Sunday afternoon coverage of the Arizona Club Basketball League presented by Real Recruits. As always, thanks for tuning in. I'm Steven Cusimano. As our fifth matchup today features the Factory 16 Club and the Nevada Hard2Guard. Moments ago, the Factory 17 and under club defeated the Salt Lake Rebels 73-51. But here we have the Factory 16 and Nevada Hard2Guard. Factory 16 wearing the black unis with the white lettering and numbering outlined in red. Right off the bat, they get Miles Gulliford streaking to the rim. Missed the shot. And that's the Nevada Hard2Guard with the gray jerseys with yellow lettering and numbering with light blue trim, outlining the numbers and running down the sides of the jerseys. So Nevada gets the basketball. Rayshawn Funchess to bring it up. Funchess in the backcourt, guarded by Opuli Taban. His brother played moments ago for the Factory 17 and under team. Here's Rayshawn Funchess. Sets it up for Travis Thomas. Thomas, a finger roll, gets it to go off the glass, and Nevada strikes first. So Thomas with the first points of the game. And Jeffrey Goodyear's shot's no good. They heave it up court for Thomas once again, and he finger rolls it through. 4 points for Thomas. Thomas comes up limping. He has all the points in this game, so as a result, he is removed from the game. Factory ball, Miles Gulliford with it. Sets it up for Kevin Kagbara. Now over to Goodyear. And Kagbara with it again, the 6'5" sophomore from Peoria. Standing in the backcourt, trying to shake his man. Now he kicks it out. Three-point shot for Colin Carey, who nails it. Carey puts Factory 16 on the board. One of the top sophomores in the state of Arizona, Colin Carey, gets it started. 4-3 is the score. Bucket on the other end for Michael Martin. Gets it to go and one, so he'll get to the line for one free throw, with Nevada leading 6-3 early on to Factory. In the last game, the other Factory team, 17, got off to a really slow start, trailed Salt Lake by 10 points, but ended up winning by almost 20. And now Factory getting things going here as Colin Carey adds another double, streaking to the rim. A nice pass on his way there. Now Ray Daniels on the other end, heaves it out for Martin. Martin has his pass poked away. It's picked up by Taban. Taban sends it up for Kagbara. Kagbara stops at midcourt, picks up his dribble, and his pass nearly poked away by Opuli Taban. Miles Gulliford's going to pass it in. His older brother, Quentin Gulliford, plays at Montana State. The shot from Kevin Kagbara goes haywire. Kagbara, one of the top 10 sophomores in the state of Arizona. And so Kevin Kagbara to the line for two. First one no good. 7-5 is the score, with Nevada on top of Factory 16. And the next one no good as well, so Kagbara couldn't make either free throw. But here on the other end, whistle blown nearly immediately as Yorgo Bourgade, guy who the team calls YG, as soon as he got the ball, whistle was blown, and it's now Factory basketball again. Here's Colin Carey once again. 6'6" sophomore forward from Sunrise Mountain. Gives it off for Gulliford. Now back to Kagbara. Goodyear. And an off-the-ball foul called there. Miles Gulliford ended up on the floor. 13:22 left in the first half. There are two 16-minute halves. Pass inbounded to Taban. Now a three-point shot from Colin Carey. And Carey hits his second three of the afternoon. Give him 8 points already, not even 3 minutes into the game. Rayshawn Funchess on the other end for Nevada. Bounce pass to his right for Ray Daniels. His shot too far to the left. And with that three-point shot made by Colin Carey, he now has all 8 points made by Factory 16, who leads 8-7. Here's Kagbara. Has his dribble poked away. Ray Daniels almost came up with it, but it ran out of bounds. Foul called first on Kevin Kagbara. First foul committed by Factory 16 as Rayshawn Funchess brings it up. Funchess heaves it back out to the backcourt to Martin. Martin's pass nearly intercepted as it trickles out of bounds. And the ball will belong to Factory 16. Factory ball, here's Carey once again. Entry pass to Jeffrey Goodyear, just in front of the free throw line, can't convert. Still a 1 point game as Funchess brings it up, behind the back dribble, over to his right. Funchess in the near corner, drives the baseline and got fouled. Turnaround jumper from Bourgade can't go. Rebound being fought for on the floor, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Couple substitutions as Terrence Marigny enters the game. Zion Lee removed. Caleb Mitchell checks into the game for Factory 16, and just as that happens, Yorgo Bourgade converts his first field goal of the day. 10-9 Factory 16. Here's Taban. Opuli Taban, that is. His brother Emmanuel played moments ago. Colin Carey, another three-point shot, the first one that he misses on the afternoon. Here's Daniels on the other end, streaking through the lane, cutting through traffic, puts it off the glass, and Nevada pulls back in front. Ray Daniels on the board for the first time today. Here's Kevin Kagbara. Looking to get on the scoreboard, kicks it out for Carey. His three-point shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Taban. I think they say he stepped out of bounds. So Rayshawn Funchess will pass it in. Elijah Thomas checks into the game for Factory 16. Opuli Taban checks out of the game. 11-10 now. Nevada hard to guard over Factory 16. Here's Rayshawn Funchess. Sets it up for Marigny. Now to Martin. Spreading the ball all over. Ray Daniels with it now. Back over to Bourgade, whose finger roll is no good. It just barely rolled out, but he'll go to the line. Foul committed by Caleb Mitchell, his first of the contest. Can't get the first shot to go. Trying to put hard to guard up by 2. Nevada, by the way, as that shot misses, is 2-1 so far this year. Factory 16 is 1-2 on the year. So the score stays 11-10. Miles Gulliford with the ball. Gets it out to Kagbara. And now here's Elijah Thomas. Kicks it out for Kagbara again. Sends it down low. Caleb Mitchell looking for it. But instead it's picked up by Funchess. Funchess sets it up for Daniels. Daniels under the rim. Tried to get it out to Bourgade. A hook shot, no good. Rebound being batted all over the place before it's finally picked up by Ray Daniels. Funchess ends up with it. Nearly has the dribble poked away, but still able to retain it. 10-15 and counting left in the first half. Entry pass to a cutting Ray Daniels, who's got his 4th points of the day. 13-10 the score. Kagbara pulls up, 3-point shot just too far to the right. And a pass batted away by Carey almost immediately after that. A whistle blown just as that happened. A couple newcomers to the game for Nevada. Deshaun Smith, the 6'2 senior, checks in, as well as the 6'2 senior guard, Damon McDowell. Factory 16 basketball. Opuli Taban, the younger brother of Emmanuel Taban, passes it in. Here's Miles Gulliford. Drops it off for Thomas. Thomas, who averages 12 points per game, pulls up. His shot no good. Rebound tipped up and put back up by Caleb Mitchell. His shot no good. But Mitchell gets the rebound again, and it's poked away. They say it's Nevada basketball. Here's Martin. Sets it up for Thomas, who had the first 4 points of this game. Travis Thomas, the 5'10 junior guard. Nevada hard to guard with the ball. And Terrence Marigny pulls up from 3-point land. Can't get it to go, but here's Martin at the right wing. Left-handed dribble. Trying to dice up the defense as gives it out to Martin. Martin slicing through now. His finger roll no good. Nice pressure applied by Factory 16. And they end up with the basketball after all that. Here's Colin Carey. Coming up the other way. Try to put one off the glass. No good. Rebound being fought for on the other end. And it'll stay with Nevada. Colin Carey, one of the top sophomores in the state of Arizona and really the country, averaging 19 points per game in the ACBL this year. It's Arizona Club Basketball League. Factory 16, coached by Kenny Mullins, who's the commissioner and owner of this ACBL. That's Travis Thomas nailing the three-pointer. He leads all Nevada scorers with 7 now. Elijah Thomas on the other end gives it off for Gulliford. Gulliford on the far sideline. Now inching toward the near sideline, stops near the baseline, pops, and he hits the shot. Miles Gulliford on the board for the first time today. That shot no good from Thomas. Try to pull up from three-point range. Here's Taban. Opuli Taban drives the lane, puts up a shot, banks it off the top of the glass. And Opuli Taban, his first points of the game. Pride of Apollo High School, the 6'4" freshman guard with a very bright future. Here's Travis Thomas, over to Martin. Martin drives in, has his shot nearly blocked. It rolls out of bounds, it'll stay with Nevada. Kevin Cogbara checks into the game for Miles Gulliford. Entry pass to Terrence McKinney. Marigny, that is, misses the shot. Colin Carey comes up with it, but Marigny steals it right back and tried to put it off the glass, but instead he is fouled and will go to the line for 2. Shot good from Terrence Marigny. In the meantime, Jeffrey Gadir checks into the game for Colin Carey. Marigny at the line, makes both free throws, so he's on the board with 2 points now. Opuli Taban pulls up from 3-point range, and it's off the back iron, no good. Hard2Guard basketball. Four-point game. Nevada Hard2Guard leads Factory 16. Clock under 7 minutes now in the first half. Damon McDowell. Now Deshaun Smith with a shot, no good. Picked up by Factory 16. Nice bounce pass. Gets that over to Elijah Thomas, looking for his first points of the game. Couldn't get that field goal to go, but he'll go to the line for 2. 6'3" sophomore guard from Valley Vista High School, averaging 12 per game. Makes the first one to put Factory 16 within 3. Makes the second as well, so give Elijah Thomas 2 points on the afternoon. Damon McDowell to bring it up court for Nevada. The Hard2Guard with the ball. Here's Travis Thomas. Floater on his way to the rim is no good. Rebound being volleyed all over the place. Finally batted back in bounds. Still being fought for, though. And Nevada finally ends up with it after 5 neutral seconds. Travis Thomas with it. And it's finally batted out of bounds by Nevada. Couple newcomers to the game, Colin Carey and Miles Gulliford both check in. Caleb Mitchell leaves the game for Factory 16. Rayshawn Funchess checks into the game for Nevada. Here's Opuli Taban streaking to the rim, and it's off the front of the rim, no good, but he got fouled. Offensive foul, matter of fact, so Taban charged with charge there. Travis Thomas gets it into Rayshawn Funchess. 2-point game, Nevada leads. Here's Damon McDowell streaking to the rim, got fouled. Ton of fouls in this game. It's now 7 fouls committed by Factory 16. Next one will put Nevada in the bonus. McDowell makes the first shot for his first points of the game. Give him both shots, so 2 on the board for Damon McDowell. 4-point game. Nevada continues to lead. Terrence Marigny gets the rebound. Hands it off for Travis Thomas. Thomas stops, tries to get an entry pass, but instead it's intercepted by Kevin Cogbara. He heaves it up court, was looking for Colin Carey, but instead it's out of bounds. Rayshawn Funchess on the near sideline, steps back, bounce pass to his left. He's got Terrence Marigny under the rim, getting it to go. Marigny with 4 now. Kevin Kagbara still looking for his first points of this game, streaking to the rim, and he's got his first points of the game. Finger roll off the glass. Here's Rayshawn Funchess. Heaves it up on the other end for Deshaun Smith, who was wide open under the rim. A miscommunication by Factory. 6-point game now, Factory 16 trailing. Here's Kagbara. Heaves it across the court for Carey. Now over to Gadir. Nice ball movement. And Gadir's jump shot is no good. Another heave across the court for Smith, but he pops it out of play in the direction of Taban. Taban up court for Carey. Finger roll off the glass. And Colin Carey is the first player in this game to make it to double digits. Here's Rayshawn Funchess. Top of the key, guarded by Opuli Taban. Travis Thomas leads all scorers for Nevada with 7. Nearly lost the ball there, tracks it down just beyond half court. Deshaun Smith gives it out to Funchess. Funchess kicks it out to Thomas. Long 3-point shot, puts it through. Travis Thomas with 10 points so far in this one. And his team, Nevada, leads by 7. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. .330 left in this half. Here's Gulliford, inching down the left side, kicks it out. Carries 3-point shot, too strong. Pulled down by Deshaun Smith. 6'2" senior guard. Sends it up court. Now here's Funchess. Stops in front of the free throw line. His shot too strong. Picked up by Carey. Carey with the rebound. Remember, he's got 10 points in this one. Funchess on the other end. McDowell, that is, over to Funchess. There's Thomas. To Marigny, top of the key. Thomas, top of the key once again. His last 2 shots made have been 3-pointers. He drives the lane, though, here. Kicks it out for Marigny. His 3-point shot rattles around, no good. Deshaun Thomas puts it back up. Step-back shot, no good. And the rebound tipped in by Deshaun Smith. Will go to the line to try and make it a 3-point play. Rayshawn Funchess, that is, with 2, trying to make it a 3-point play. A couple substitutions. Elijah Thomas and Caleb Mitchell in, both for Factory 16, as Jeffrey Gadir and Opuli Taban leave the game. Funchess trying to make this a 3-point play. Unable to do so as Colin Carey secures the rebound. 9-point game, under 2 minutes in the first half. Nevada leads Factory 16. Here's Gulliford. Gives it off to Kagbara. Kagbara pulls up for a wide open 3-point shot off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Elijah Thomas. Thomas heaves it out for Carey. Now back over to Gulliford on the far sideline. Dribbles in just a little bit. His jump shot no good. Rebounded by Kagbara. A no-look pass picked up by Carey. And now gets it back out to Kagbara in the neutral zone. Another 3-point shot from Kagbara. That one too far to the right. And being that it went over the backboard, they'll say out of bounds, so it's Nevada basketball. Still a 9-point game with 1:21 left in the first half. And Travis Thomas, who's got 10 points, will bring it up the court. 5'10" junior guard out of Las Vegas, Nevada, where this team is visiting from. Daniels streaking to the rim, lays it off the glass and one. Give him 6 pending a 7th if he can make the free throw. Clock stops at 57.7. And Nevada with a game-high 11-point lead, seeking its 3rd win in the Arizona Club Basketball League. Factory in the second half will try to come back and pick up their 2nd win in the ACBL. Next shot no good, so Daniels with 6 points. Couldn't make it a 3-point play. Here's Miles Gulliford up the left side. Gives it off to Elijah Thomas. A nice pass over to Opuli Taban. Able to evade Travis Thomas. So that 3-point shot doesn't touch the rim, but that 3-point shot, Miles Gulliford makes his first 3-pointer of the game. Nothing but net for Gulliford. On the other end, here's Zion Lee. Finds Yorhab. And now with 18.2 seconds, the clock is stopped. And it's going to be Factory 16 basketball. Taban over to Gulliford. Clock under 10 seconds now. Here's Taban over to Carey. Long 3-point shot with 7 seconds on the clock is no good. Nevada fighting for the ball. Yorhab ends up with it. Taban lobs up a 3-point shot at the very end of the buzzer, and it's no good. So that'll take us to halftime as the Nevada Hard2Guard, seeking their 3rd win in the ACBL, lead the Factory 16 club, that's 1-2, by a score of 31-23. We'll take a quick break on the ACBL network presented by Real Recruits. Eight-point game as we start the second half. Nevada Hard2Guard leads Factory 16. Nevada Hard2Guard led by coaches Darius Banks, Donald Carter, and Sean Long. Factory 16 led by head coach Kenny Mullins. 31-23 as Nevada leads Factory 16. Factory starts with the ball. Colin Carey, who had 10 points in the first half, heaves it over. Here's Kagbara now. Kagbara ends up with it once again at the right wing. Kagbara drives in now. Trying to do a shake and bake on that shot, but it's no good. Here's Ray Daniels on the other end. Finger roll, just barely rolls out. Jeffrey Gadir secures the rebound, though. Sends it up court to Kevin Kagbara. And here's Miles Gulliford. Up court to Opuli Taban. Heaves it across. And a three-point shot by Miles Gulliford. His second three-pointer made. Give him 8 points on the afternoon. Now here's Rayshawn Funchess. Funchess sets up Daniels. Now here's Thomas, who also scored in double figures in the first half. Steps back, tries to hit a three-pointer. Rattling around, no good. And it's batted out of bounds. 5-point game now as Nevada still leads. Factory basketball. Kagbara to bring it up. One of the top sophomores in the state of Arizona. Had 2 points in the first half. Bounce pass over to his left for Taban. Here's Colin Carey. Bounce pass under the rim, intercepted by Travis Thomas. Thomas up the other way, finds Ray Daniels, who lays it off the glass. Daniels with 8 points now as well. Seven-point game as Factory leads. A timeout on the floor. 33-26, Nevada over Factory 16 with 14:25 to play. You're watching this game on the ACBL network presented by Real Recruits. Minute 35 into the second half. 33-26 as Nevada Hard2Guard leads Factory 16. If you're just joining us, this is our 5th game of the afternoon in the Arizona Club Basketball League. Nevada with the ball here, up court to Thomas. Both teams trying to get a rhythm going. Nevada defeated Prime 16 earlier in the first game of the day, 57-49. After that, the Salt Lake Rebels took down the AZ Wild 76-44. Then Prime 17 beat Prime 16. And then right before this game, Factory 17 defeated Salt Lake 73-51. As Colin Carey slams one home, give him 12 points for today. That's where we stand now. And as it stands, this will be the final game played here today. Here's Rayshawn Funchess on the other end. Explain why in just a moment. Travis Thomas kicks it out. Three-point shot too far to the right for Zion Lee. Kevin Kagbara nearly had the rebound poked away, but instead sent up to Taban. Three-point shot is good. Opuli Taban with 5 points now. And Factory 16's right back in it. They trail by only 2. Ray Daniels trying to put one up. It's no good. And picked up by Colin Carey. So here comes Factory once again. Kagbara's pass almost intercepted by Ray Daniels. Sent across the court by Taban, and it rolls off of his fingertips near the Factory 16 bench. The game that was supposed to be after this one between Factory and Taylor-Made Prep has been postponed, so they will not play that game today. This will be the final game played here at Bourgade Catholic High School today between Nevada Hard2Guard and Factory 16. So again, Factory and Taylor-Made Prep were supposed to play at 2:20. That game has been rescheduled. So here's the Nevada Hard2Guard. Travis Thomas gives it off. Trying to poke it into the rim is the Hard2Guard. And finally, they get it to go. Zion Lee converts his first points of the day. Here's Kevin Kagbara. Kagbara streaking to the rim, had his dribble poked away by Yorgo Bourgade. Bourgade up court to Thomas, falling down as he lobs the shot up. It's no good. Here's Rayshawn Funchess now at the left wing. Try to send one inside to Deshaun Smith. Still Nevada basketball. Yorhob checks it in to Funchess. Funchess to his right. Now to his left, a long three-point shot from Travis Thomas off the back iron. Ripped down by Opuli Taban, who is immediately fouled. First foul of this second half as the clock stops at 11:52. Here's Colin Carey driving down the left side. Try to get one off the high glass, no good. Rebounded, looked like for a minute by Factory 16. But a foul called on the floor, so it'll be Nevada basketball. Yorgo Bourgade into Funchess. 35-31, Nevada Hard2Guard over Factory 16. Here's Thomas once again. Thomas to his left. Kicks it out. Here's Funchess circling the right side now. On the far sideline. Gets it inside to Zion Lee. Kicked back out for Deshaun Smith, whose shot was blocked. Here's Rayshawn Funchess with a three-point shot, no good. Here's Lee once again under the rim, swarmed by three black jerseys as he has his shot poked away, swatted out of bounds. Damon McDowell and Terrence Marigny enter the game. Yorgo Bourgade checks out of the game, along with Zion Lee. Here's Travis Thomas over to his right, finds Funchess. Funchess at the top of the key. Pass poked away by Taban. A nice job blocking the shot. And Factory 16 with the ball on the other side. Here's Kagbara. Colin Carey, an open three-point shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded and put back in by Elijah Thomas. So it's a two-point game. Factory 16 clawing its way back into it. Rayshawn Funchess. Back over to Thomas. Thomas dumps it off, a jump shot by Terrence Marigny. Couldn't convert. Up court to Taban now. Taban streaking to the rim, dumps it off for Carey. Carey puts the ball on the floor, back up on the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, is fouled, and can't convert the shot. So Carey, who's got 12 points already, heads to the line for two free throws. And a chance to tie this game. Foul called on Jason Funchess. First shot's no good. Miles Gulliford and Jeffrey Gadir both check into the game. Elijah Thomas removed, as well as Kevin Kagbara. Colin Carey, one of the most highly regarded sophomores in the state of Arizona. His head coach, Kenny Mullins, called him the top sophomore in the state of Arizona. So Carey gets one. He's got 13 points now on the day. Factory 16 trailing by only one. Here's Damon McDowell driving the lane. Gives it off to Terrence Marigny, who converts. He continues to be a steady contributor in this game. Streaking to the rim. The shot was no good from Miles Gulliford, but Caleb Mitchell puts it back. The lone freshman on the court from Mountain View with his first points of the game. Factory back within a point. Rayshawn Funchess coming up the baseline. Bounce pass out to the perimeter, finds Damon McDowell. To Funchess again. McDowell on his way to the rim. Dancing around, his shot no good, but it's put back in by Damon McDowell. His second field goal made of the day. Three-point game, Rayshawn Funchess to bring it up. Halfway through the second half now. 8 minutes to go in this one. Tight game between these two teams. And the pass there fumbled by Michael Martin. Entry pass to Jeffrey Gadir, who had it stripped away by Deshaun Smith. Ball out of bounds. So it'll stay with Factory 16. Cogbara gets the inbound pass. A no-look bounce pass to Caleb Mitchell, and it was poked away, out of bounds on Factory. So it'll be Smith and Funchess to bring it up the court. Funchess setting a quick pace at the right wing, heaves it across the court for Smith. A long three-point try off the front of the rim, rattles around, finally falls out. Still a three-point game with Nevada on top. Here's Elijah Thomas checking into the game for Jeffrey Gadir. Opuli Taban to pass it in for Factory 16. So Coach Kenny Mullins does not like what he sees on the court right now. His team, Factory 16, trails by 3 points, 7:21 left to play. So Factory 16 calls a timeout. Nevada up by 3 as you're watching this game on the ACBL network presented by Real Recruits. 7:21 to go here at Bourgade Catholic High School, the final game of this ACBL slate this afternoon between Factory 16 and Nevada Hard2Guard. Factory 16 trying to fight their way back into this game as Caleb Mitchell scores his second bucket of the afternoon. 1 point game now as Nevada leads. Damon McDowell had his dribble poked away and will stay with Nevada. Factory 16 has been fighting from behind this entire game. As Colin Carey, one of the star players, checks back into the game for Opuli Taban. Clock under 7 minutes now. Funchess looking for somebody to throw it into, finds Thomas streaking over to his left side. And so they get Kevin Cogbara for a foul. Ray Daniels checks it in. And so Travis Thomas called for another foul just a couple moments after the last one. And so Kevin Cogbara now has 6 fouls, so he's fouled out of this game. So Kevin Cogbara is removed from the game. That'll do it for him. Ends the day with 2 points. 39-38's the score, 6:23 on the clock. Kevin Cogbara guarding Travis Thomas all afternoon and ends up fouling out of the game. 4 fouls in the half for each team. Nevada trying to extend their lead a little bit more. Terrence Marigny gets fouled on that play by Caleb Mitchell. Mitchell is subbed out of the game now for Jeffrey Gadir. So foul number 5 for Factory 16. Nice entry pass to Terrence Marigny, who converts the points. And now it's 40-38. A basket ties the game for Factory 16. (41-38), just a little scoreboard malfunction. It's 41-38. So a 3 would tie the game, but Colin Carey under the rim can't get his shot to fall, and the rebound is ripped down by Ray Daniels. Daniels across the court finds Damon McDowell with his 6th bucket of the day. 6th points of the day, his 3rd bucket. 5-point game now. Here's Opuli Taban. Now to Gadir. A long 2-point try in the near corner. Colin Carey tried to put it back. No good. Here's Funchess on the other end, streaking all the way to the rim. His shot no good. The rebound picked up by Elijah Thomas. Thomas trying to come back the other way and get some points for Factory 16, and he gets the shot to fall. A nice finger roll by Elijah Thomas. And just like that, it's canceled out by Travis Thomas, who's got 12 points now. Those were his first points of the second half. Nice job by Nevada to immediately negate the quick bucket from Factory 16. Here's Colin Carey, his shot no good. A lot of the top performers from the first half a little bit more quiet in the second half. Again, for Travis Thomas, he led the way with 10 in the first half for Nevada. That was only his first shot made in the second half. And Colin Carey also entered the half with 10 points. He's got 3 since the second half restarted. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. Rayshawn Funchess just past midcourt. Opui Taban guarding the backcourt. He gets switched on to Travis Thomas with Kevin Agbara fouling out of the game. That dribble poked away. Elijah Thomas comes up with it. He'll have some easy points off the glass. Nice job to poke it away from Damon McDowell. Elijah Thomas proving to be a huge difference maker in the late going of this one. Just 4 shy of his 12-point per game average at this point. Here's Thomas trying to get a layup to go, but he was blocked by Taban. And so after that nice sequence by Factory 16 and Elijah Thomas, they now trail by just 3, and Nevada calls a timeout. So it's 45-42, 3:40 left in this game, with Nevada continuing to lead on the ACBL network presented by Real Recruits. Three-point game. It's been close throughout between Factory 16 and Nevada Hard2Guard. Hard2Guard leads Factory 16 by 3. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Funchess to Daniels. Daniels to Marigny. Here's Bourgade with a short jump shot, no good, from 8 feet away. Rebounded by Taban. Exchanges it back and forth with Elijah Thomas. 3-point shot, no good from Miles Gulliford, but the putback is good from Jeffrey Gadir. So a 1-point game now. Factory 16 has been fighting from behind all afternoon. That much closer to taking the lead for the first time in a while. Travis Thomas under the rim, driving the baseline. Gets it out to Marigny. Now here's Daniels streaking down the left elbow. The shot no good from Bourgade. Picked up by Daniels, puts it back up, no good. Rebounded finally by Factory 16. After several second chance opportunities, no good from Nevada. Here's Miles Gulliford to Gadir. A bucket gives Factory 16 the lead. Colin Carey, top of the key, has been quiet in the second half. Kicks out to Elijah Thomas. It was Miles Gulliford who ended up with it for the dead ball. 5 fouls for each team. 2:09 on the clock. Here is Elijah Thomas. Down the left side to Carey. Now to Taban. Taban drives in, puts up a shot off the top of the backboard, no good. And it's rebounded by Yorgo Bourgade. On the other end, Bourgade gets the rebound from Terrence Marigny and puts it through. to put Nevada back up by 3. It's been back and forth these last few minutes between these two teams. As Gadir's shot is blocked. And Nevada comes up with it again. Here's Ray Daniels trying to go coast to coast off the glass. He does. 5-point game. And so head coach Kenny Mullins is going to use one of his final timeouts after a couple of poor sequences the last 2 times to make it a 5-point game, 49-44. Each team has 5 fouls. There's 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in this game, and you're watching it on the ACBL network presented by Real Recruits. (49-44) in the final game of the afternoon for the Arizona Club Basketball League. 5th game in total. This one between Nevada Hard2Guard, who leads Factory 16. 49-44, clock under a minute 15 now. Miles Gulliford kicks it out for Colin Carey. Didn't make the 3, but he got fouled. 3 major free throws coming up as Terrence Marigny's called for the foul. Carey got fouled on a 3-point shot earlier in the day and made 2 out of the 3 free throws. Makes the first one here as well. Leads all scorers in this game with now 14. Make it 15 for Colin Carey, one of the top sophomores in the state at 6'6". Looking for more at the charity stripe. Once again, makes the first 2, but not the last one. But immediately after that, another foul. Jeffrey Gadir got fouled just as that happened, so now he's at the line for a couple free throws. So Carey makes 2. Gadir hoping to do the same. Shot off the front of the rim, no good. Three-point game. That one no good as well. Daniels rebounds it. Clock ticking under a minute now. Daniels setting a quick pace, though, with his team leading. Yorhob picks it up. And a timeout called by Nevada. So the coaching staff, headed by Darius Banks, Donald Carter, and Sean Wong, calls a timeout. 58.6 seconds on the clock. 49-46. Nevada leads Factory 16 on the Arizona Club Basketball League network, presented by Real Recruits. Less than a second of playing time left in this one between Factory 16 and Nevada Hard2Guard, which leads Factory 16 49-46. It's been back and forth, and this 3-point deficit for Factory 16 has stayed there for nearly the whole second half. So they've been fighting from behind, and they've gotten close, but haven't gotten the lead yet in this half. Nevada Hard2Guard kind of playing keep away here as Ray Daniels has the ball. Trying to shake Opuli Taban off his left pocket. Gets fouled on his way to the rim. The shot goes, but it doesn't count. Opuli Taban called for the foul. Not a shooting foul. Number 6 committed by Factory 16. Funches trying to find somebody to get it into. Finally finds Yorhab. Now here's Thomas, leading scorer for Nevada, trying to get them a more comfortable lead. Here's Funtress continuing to try and keep it away. And they get the fouls going now. Opuli Taban with another foul. Each team with 7 fouls, so the next one for both teams will put them in the bonus. Bourgade gets it into Daniels. Daniels immediately fouled as well by Taban. Clock stops at 24.2. And they'll play the foul game. Down by 3. Ray Daniels with his 9th point now as he makes the first shot. Looking to become the 2nd player on Nevada to make double digits. 4-point game now. And Daniels misses the next shot, so he's got 9. His team up by 4. Taban fastens it in. Needs some quick points if you're Factory 16. Colin Carey with a long 3-point shot off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Terrence Marigny, who was immediately fouled with 15.1 on the clock. So Nevada's starting to run away with it unless they miss their free throws. Marigny with 6 points at this point in time. Makes the first one in the 1-and-1, so he earns the second free throw. Next shot will put, the next foul I should say, will put Nevada in the double bonus. So the next shot is no good as well, so give Marigny 8 points now. 15.1 on the clock. Miles Gullifer drives it in. 3-point shot from Taban is no good. The rebound is picked up by Yorgo Bourgade with 5.1 seconds on the clock, a 6-point game. And so the guy that goes by YG from the coaching staff at the line. Nevada Hard2Guard up by 6 and starting to run away with it. Misses the first shot. Misses the next one as well. So the clock starts ticking with 5 seconds left. Miles Gulliford, a long 3-point shot is no good. And that'll run out the clock here at Bourgade Catholic High School, ending today's events in the Arizona Club Basketball League. Nevada Hard2Guard wins both of its games today. They're now 4-1, with Factory 16 losing this matchup. They're 1-3. Again, the final score was 52-46. take a look back on the earlier matchups from today as well. The day started with Nevada Hard2Guard beating Prime 16 57-49. Salt Lake Rebels then beat the AZ Wild 76-44. Then Prime 16 took down Prime 17. And in the game right before this one, Factory 17 took a 73-51 win over the Salt Lake Rebels. And now here just moments ago, a 52-46 win for Nevada Hard2Guard over Factory 16. So that's going to end today's action in the Arizona Club Basketball League for the entire ACBL network presented by Real Recruits. I'm Steven Cusimano saying so long. Once again, the final score in this game, 53-46 with Nevada Hard2Guard coming out on top.